Hello, welcome to another edition of This Is My Story. And I'm your host, Lola Chapi. This is where the stories are getting more interesting, conversational, and more impactful. If you liked the other videos, you may like this one as well, because it all started with a toothbrush, a screwdriver, and a small bag. With me in the studio is Mathew Lubari. You are welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Lola.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. Interested to know. I am kind of curious to know. I hope I'm safe because I can see a rebel. And you know what that means?
Repairable.
Oh, okay.
And you are safe.
Yes, I'm safe?
Yeah.
All right. That's
so
nice.
if anything breaks here, no problem. We'll just fix it.
You'll fix it. When I see a rebel, the first thing that comes to my mind is otherwise. But anyway, let's actually let me know about you. What was it like as a child? Growing up as a child, before we can get to repairable, do you repair rebels?
No.
Okay. Tell me.
I repair electronics.
Electronics.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I mentioned that before as an IT expert. So tell me, how was it like growing as a young child?
Growing up as a young child was a bit not easy sometimes, funny, and with a lot of interesting things.
You look to be stubborn.
Very stubborn.
And trouble causer in the community.
I fight.
Ah.
And my elder brother, I always put him beside.
I knew
And they
people who
fear me.
like fighting, causing a lot of problems. They always do not have energy, but they will always have backups.
Do you know even I got a name called Brube?
Huh?
A name called Brube.
What does that mean?
Someone who can easily, grab you and throw you.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. That's why
That
I was
was
asking in the
my
beginning, am
nickname.
I safe?
You are safe.
All right, another
Because-
word, another assurance that I'm safe. All right, tell me the background of where this started from.
I was born in a village called Lun.
Okay.
I mean in a place called Lun, and that is in Jombo. I don't know if you've ever heard of Jombo.
All right.
It's in Yei.
In Yei,
County.
small London.
Yes,
Just say Yei,
under
I know.
Mugo, Fayam. So that is where I was born. I was born very deep in a village, and that was around 1991.
Okay.
Yeah. So for those of you who might need to give me some birthday gifts, you target 16th October.
My same birth date.
Sure.
Yeah. That's my same birth date.
So
I think we need to first pause this interview, and then they need to buy us cake before we proceed. Before the day,
maybe if, but they can still send their contributions.
right?
Yeah, because
How comes you're sharing the same birthday with me?
I don't know. It's a
The problem
coincidence to
is
see that.
you're taken already. I can see the ring, but anyway. Yes, tell me more.
So I came in a polygamous family.
Okay.
My dad has 2 wives, but he loved them all, and I love my mother. All of them. They were staying in the same compound, right? And I started my school way back in a camp. In the camp that was around 1994.
1994.
Yeah,
Where was that? Which camp?
It was called Wajo. That is under Koboko district.
Oh, in
that
Uganda.
that was the first time when I became a refugee. I was still a young child.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was when I started my nursery. And guess what? I did not progressively went through the nursery. I started, in they call it what?
Kindergarten.
The kindergarten. It's divided, right? I think into 3
Yes.
phases.
Baby, middle class, and
Baby.
top class.
So I started in baby class, and we were writing just down on the floor, not using books. And then later on, I did not move to the middle class. Immediately, I rushed to
P1.
P1,
Wow.
and I passed. I started P1 there.
You had no machot.
Then we came back to Koboko.
Yes.
We stayed for some time there, and I was, walking, and I was crying while walking when we were coming back to South Sudan, to the then Sudan, like it used to be Sudan.
Sudan, yes.
Yeah.
That was around?
That was around, I think 1998,
Okay.
around there. So Then we settled in a place called in Kaya.
Kaya, yes.
Yes, we
The border of Uganda
and South Sudan.
Yes.
So we settled there for a couple of months, and then we also moved to Bazi. Right? I don't know if you've ever heard of Bazi.
I've heard.
Yes, it's a bordering with Congo. So we stayed there for some time, and that is where I completed also my primary, right? Because in the camp I did not finish. Right? Then when I finished my primary, we were in the same class with my elder brother.
All right.
So from there we also moved to my home village, that is Jombo, where I started primary 2 until where I finished primary 7. Then I moved to Yei town.
That's around which year?
Yei town, I moved there in 2004.
2004.
When I joined after completing
Were you moving with
my
your
primary
parents?
7. No.
You're moving alone?
My parents were in the village, and then I had to go to study to join secondary.
Okay.
Right. And I joined a school called Yei Day Secondary School.
That's in 2004?
2005.
Oh, 5 years.
Because I finished my primary 7 in 2003. I was young.
Oh.
And secondary, while I joined senior 1, I cried.
Why?
The environment was looking differently. There were so many young girls. I mean, like beautiful ladies, of course. And I was young, in the class. So
what was making you cry? It was the girls.
Yes, I did not
They
know.
used to bully you, Alicia.
They used to come, and one used to call me, her husband.
Oh.
And it was funny because I did not know anything about that.
So what used to come to your head? Like when they say my husband, what's like, you see trouble?
I was fearing. I did not know anything about that. So
That's funny.
she could come, talk to me and like, this is my husband, and tells all my friends. And I was stubborn, but of course she humbled me because of the word husband, right?
Somebody was not ready for marriage at the early age. That was first marriage.
Yeah, and what I used to love when I was a child, I have my catapult, right? And I used to shoot birds. I'm very good.
Libina,
yeah. I have it like a lot, and I used not to study books. Holidays, I rush to the village. With my Libina, very early in the morning, you find me in the bush looking for birds, hunting for birds. I like GNUts a lot. So if you have GNUts at home, keep away from me, because if I find them, you'll not get them.
you become a mouse.
Yeah. GNUts, bananas,
Kalas.
So I started up to senior 3 in year day. But there were subjects that I didn't like.
Like?
Mathematics. Christian religion education. And history. I was not attending them. I had my specific subjects that I used to attend.
Were they hard, or you just felt like you didn't want any history, you didn't want...
For mathematics, I felt I used to perform up to primary 5, 6, 7, I started dropping. And I failed in primary 7.
You failed maths?
An
F9?
F9.
Straight out?
Yeah, and I joined, secondary level. I used not to perform worse, like in terms of maths. I could get something, not 0, but at least I could get something.
All right.
But I cannot reach that higher, the pass mark.
It was just for sitting the paper.
30s, 40s there for maths. Yes, I'm okay. History, CRE, although I was not attending, but I could easily
What was making
perform.
you not attend school?
I was there in school. I was attending classes, right? I could go every day to school, but only those subjects. There were a lot of notes, especially for...
But what would you do when it's time for history, math, and CRE?
I either make fun in class.
You're disturbing other people who want to learn.
Yes, or I come out. But of course, I usually...
You leave the class.
I usually stay in class and make fun. But I like biology, agriculture, and chemistry.
So how did those subjects help shape your own journey today? The ones that you've liked and the ones that... Have you ever actually one day thought that maybe if I had done history or if I had focused more on CRE or even focused more on math, my journey would be different? Have you ever one day sat down and felt like...
No, that time...
It has affected... Now, in future?
I think they have not affected me.
They haven't?
They
you
haven't.
have no regrets for not attending?
I have no regrets.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and when I was young, my dad... He hates meat. He
Hates what?
He hates me.
Hates you?
Yes.
Like...
Because of one reason.
Okay, let's use the word I don't know.
Okay, dislike.
Oh, maybe.
Sorry. Okay, he likes me.
Your dad
He
hates
doesn't hate
you.
me. Okay, he dislikes me because of certain attitudes.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Like when he buys me some clothes, my clothes easily gets finished.
How?
They get torn so easily.
Because you were a
Because
hunter.
I am a hunter. My pockets were all full of this small, I don't know how we call it, gololo, right, for shooting the birds. And my clothes, my slippers could easily get torn,
Yes.
right, easily because of that movement in the bush, and he could cane me.
So you didn't like him for caning you?
So
So what was your relationship like with your father? Did you learn anything from your father? Did he mentor you or shape you in any way?
Yes, he has shaped
way?
me in a
Yes.
way because he liked me. Like he wants me to be close to him. He's a medical personnel by the way.
Wow.
And he's very good at treating.
Sciences. And then you hear is
treating kids, specializing in kids especially.
Okay.
Right. And when he's doing such kind of giving treatment, like injecting kids or people, he always calls me to be beside him.
To learn something.
Yes. Bring for me the cotton wool. Put this in. Those days, there were no many syringes. One syringe could be used like for injecting many people.
Oh.
And do you know how he preserves them? Boiling with hot water.
Oh, really?
Yes. And this syringe can be used for more than one person.
Oh.
And I was in the forefront, taking care of that.
You were the one boiling? Or
Yes.
seeing how it is being boiled?
Boiling them. He used our sensors to go to get water from a borehole for boiling those.
So with all the learnings and all that, so why didn't you end up as a doctor and then you ended up as an IT expert?
He had wanted me to become a doctor.
All right. So what?
But then I changed it a little bit.
Why?
And I came and told him this recently.
So he didn't know that you didn't do medicine or something like that?
No, he knew, of course. But the reason as to why I chose my career, I came to tell him recently. Right? So while I was studying, although he was a medical person, but he could also try to repair. He likes watch, the West watch. He likes it so much, and he likes listening to radio, right?
Okay.
And he has a watch called Seiko.
Seiko?
Yes, it's a very strong watch.
Is it still do we still have it?
I don't think.
It's an old one.
It's an old one.
All right.
So
Okay, tell me.
sometimes he could get it and fix it, get these bicycle spokes, get a nail, and then make the nail as a screwdriver. And he tries to fix it. But then, as he was trying to fix it, sometimes he breaks it further. Because he has not gone to
He doesn't
learn
have any
it,
knowledge
like,
about it.
no knowledge about it. He just did it.
According to the way he feels like it should be
Yes,
done.
yes. And he gets the radio, tries to
Fix it.
fix it, but sometimes you find a bunch of radios being broken down, and he buys another one because he could not fix it himself properly.
Yes.
Right. So looking at that, I think I then picked interest.
So he would actually call you as well, or you were just observing?
No, I was observing
At
it.
distance.
Yeah. So I then picked interest. Right?
Oh, that's the first thing you picked interest in.
Yes.
Not the medicine, not the
Not
injections.
not the medicine. But of course, picking it, and yeah, and in secondary level, I had also that feeling to become, of course, a doctor. So there is doctor, and then the repair, fixing those things was not much because I did not know, my mind was not
Much into
wide
that,
enough.
yes.
Because like that time, if we could ask someone, a young boy, like, what do you want to become? Say, I want to become a doctor.
I want to be
Okay.
a lawyer. I want to be a teacher.
Mostly a doctor and teacher.
Yes.
Those are the two things, right? But I wanted to become a doctor. He has even given me a book called Where There Is No Doctor.
Ah.
Right? In places where there's no doctor, you can read that books and prescribe for yourself some medicine. And sometimes if I'm sick, I read that book and go to the pharmacy,
All right.
buy a medicine, and then
Right now,
buy the medicine and then take
you
it.
treat yourself.
Yes, that is when I was in secondary, and I was reading, that book more than even the history books, the CRE books, and other kind of books, right? And that was the first stage in life that I picked, like that that I got an inspiration. And then when I was in senior 3,
Which year was that?
that was 2007.
Oh, 2007. Okay.
No, 2008.
8, yes.
2008. Mobile phones were trying to come up.
Yes, there was those Nokia.
I don't know whether I still know the models, but I still remember.
Yes, those Nokia.
Yeah.
Is it BlackBerry?
No, it was Nokia.
It was Nokia only.
Nokia.
itel.
itel
Came
became
recently?
later.
All right.
So Nokia, there was Nokia 3310, there's Nokia 1110, there's Nokia 1100. And there was one close friend of mine who had a Nokia phone. And by then, like buying a SIM card was not so easy.
Oh.
It was Gemtel in EA. And the first thing someone needs to do is you first buy the SIM card. And I bought my SIM card at 50,000 Ugandan shillings.
That was expensive.
Yeah. You buy the SIM card and then you
keep it until you get a phone.
Until you get a phone. So one of my colleagues challenged me. Because he had the Nokia 1100, he challenged me and gave me the phone. Mathew, here is the phone. Here is the phone. Unlock it. If you unlock it, I'm going to give you 1,000 Ugandan shillings. Because that time we were using Ugandan shillings.
Shillings, yes.
I tried to unlock the phone, the Nokia 1100, but I failed. I failed. I went back home. I thought of that. I was super angry. Then I come back the next day. I say, man, give me that phone. I want to unlock it. I tried, then I unlocked it. He said, now I'm not giving you the money because you failed.
Because
the first day. But of course, the second day, I unlocked it successfully.
So how did you do that?
I tried it, and following the messages on the screen, like press this, and then I unlocked it.
Okay.
Successfully.
So what was that like?
That was my first IT challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the first IT challenge. Second IT challenge, when VivaCell was introduced in EA.
Did you hack it?
No.
Okay. All right. So we can
So,
continue. Yes.
That was in 2009, I think. 2010.
Yes.
Right. Because 2010, I had... 2009, I already had my phone. I had the likes of Dorado. There's a phone called Dorado.
I don't know that one.
There's a very nice song, Hips Don't Lie, from Sakura. I used to enjoy that song a lot.
Do you remember any verse from that song? Maybe you can sample us as I actually think about how you had to be sung.
I've forgotten how to sing because I'm not a good singer.
All right.
So, and I had already started using phone and I could change phone. right? Then people could call me, like a phone master, something like that. And I said, I will never have a smartphone. I don't want smartphone because it's delicate. So, but the story will come why. Now, as I joined senior 5, I started networking with people who are loading music.
Oh, this MP3.
Yeah, MP3 music.
Yes.
I did my computer
Course.
as soon as I finished senior 4 in 2009, and I did it in a place called. There's one other place that I've forgotten the name, but it's near OPEC station. There's near Bank of South Sudan. Then I later moved out from there and went to Yale Resource Center where I completed. And guess what? While at Yale Resource Center, I was sharp. My instructor was Kaka Peter. Right?
Okay.
Kaka Peter, he was the one instructing. But I was sharp. Right? Even before he goes to class, I could ask the book for him to give me. He gives me the book. I go through the instruction and
you do it yourself.
And I do it myself.
So did you feel more comfortable working or maybe during the course, the computer course? Was it actually your perfect time, leave alone high school, leave alone the university?
It was my perfect time because imagine out of all students, like me handling the computer with music.
Oh, of course, that's why you liked it.
With music in it. Because some of the computers, then the sound cards were removed.
Oh.
But there's only one computer.
That was yours.
Yes. And I could sit from, my time was 3 hours, I think 2 or 3 hours, but I could go extra.
Why were you privileged?
Like from 10, I could go
Why were you privileged?
Up to 12.
So this corruption started a long time ago.
It was not a corruption. I was sharp, but then after even when he comes and check and I did it well, he tells me, you know what? Go and teach. Like take your other colleagues through.
Okay.
Then I also take them through. Right? I take them through and then I go also and sit. The music, like they said, play music, and then I was enjoying it. And then I started linking myself with people who are loading music.
Yes.
Right. And I bought myself a phone called G-Tide. It was a button phone. Right. A button phone. I could try to set in myself. That time to set up the phone to use the internet, we were using Zane. I could use Zane and then Vivacell.
Which year was that?
That was around 2010.
Okay.
2010. When setting, there's something called GPRS.
Yes, I've seen that on phones. What does that mean?
GPRS. I have slightly forgotten
what does it do?
The name, but when you set it, that's when you will access the internet. Because those phones, they accept the GPRS. They didn't have
Wi-Fi, they didn't have data.
No. You cannot buy, like that time, there's nothing like buying the bundles, the internet bundles. It's just pay as you go. Like you use the internet. I mean, your airtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you use the internet. So I learned how to set it.
So you're making money
myself.
Out of it.
And then one time, that phone failed to access internet. And then I went to one of the service center for Vivacell because I switched to use Vivacell instead of Zane. Because with Zane, you could easily call the customer care and then they give you instructions, on how to set it. Now I went to the service center for Vivacell. But this time around, I was disappointed with the customer care guys. Why I went and the guy tried to... I don't want to mention him, but he still works. He works in one of the radio stations in Juba now. So I took the phone and say, my phone failed to access the internet. Can you help me? He looked at the phone, tried to check. And then he told me, you know what? In order to set your phone, you need to have email. And I did not know something about email.
That was your first time to hear email?
First time me hearing email. You need to open an email address.
Yes, me, I thought...
And to open up email address, he pointed me to go to the next door.
Okay.
To open up, there were some Indian guys who were helping in that. And to help, they need 5,000 Ugandan shillings. I did not have that money, right? Although before, when I was at school, I used to hustle to sell water in the park over weekends, like selling water, juice. There's some juice called Keo would sell them. But that time around, I did not
have that money, enough money
to buy, because the money that we used to get was only to buy clothes, not for setting GPRS and opening email accounts. So this guy, he told me 5,000. I said, okay, I will come.
You'll come back.
Yeah. I moved out. I looked at Vivacel's office. I looked at that office. I was like, damn, what's this? 5,000 just to open up an email? No way. I moved out. I stood near, there's some small, it's like a junction, going to Bank of South Sudan, and then there's another one going to Opec.
Yes.
Just around there.
You went back home.
I stood just by the roadside. I was just on my phone. Now, I was using the previous knowledge when Zain officials were taking me through, the customer care were taking me through setting up of the internet. I used that same procedure to set my phone.
Yes.
Then, bim!
It worked.
I had two things in mind. Should I go back to challenge this guy, or I go home? And I was thinking, now going back to challenge this guy would also not look well. First of all, he's older than me. So I felt if I go, I'll embarrass him. Because he told me he needs email. But I had wanted to prove him wrong that
my 5,000 was not going for free.
Yes, it does not require email to set up your internet.
Yes.
Okay. I looked at Vivacel's office. Then I made my mind.
You went back.
I went back.
Yes.
I went home. And I started using the internet. I had my first Facebook account in the name of Bonnie D. And that was my first email. And my first Facebook account.
Yes.
And Facebook was still coming. All right. And that time, how I was using it, I don't want to accept a friend request for a black person. If you have a picture of someone who is black,
why?
I did not want.
Why? What was wrong with accepting?
I just don't know, but I feel like accepting a friend request from a black person is not useful to me. I only need a picture of a white person.
How was the white person going to be useful to you?
I don't know. I was just accepting it and starting with messaging.
We should actually chase you out of Africa. I think we need to donate you somewhere. We're still proceeding with the interesting story of Mathew Lubari. But as you can see, you're welcome as well, Fadel.
Thank you. It's sweet, the cucumber.
And this was meant for me, but the way you want to also do some IT practice on it.
I want to repair them.
Okay. Let's continue.
Sustainability.
Yes.
So, very interesting. Also,
you started using Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, you started getting connections. That's around 2010.
And 10, yeah. So 2010, that was, when I was senior 5, of course. Those connection until senior 6. That is 2011.
Yes.
Right. And then 2012, I had a break because there was no money for me to join university. Right. So I had to venture into hustling. One time I asked my mother, because she was working, she's a midwife.
Oh,
Right.
in your dad's clinic?
No, she worked at Yale Civil Hospital.
Ah, I thought it was a family thing.
No way. Oh, Daddy was working in the village because he never wanted to go to work in the town.
Okay.
But Mom was working in town, in Yale town. So, yeah, I had a break because of the school fees, of course. But of course, that process I was looking for where to get admitted, right? And in secondary, my aim was only to get pass marks. Because my dad could tell me, I don't want someone who gets F, but I need someone who can get P.
But already you had disappointed him after P7.
In their whatever. I did not disappoint him because
you
I
already
passed.
had an F in math.
I had F in maths, but I passed. Right? I had division 3.
With the whole Uganda.
Yes, I had division 3.
All right, class, yes.
So, I had to take a break that time because of school fees. Then Mom had some little money, and Mom loves me also. Because I was sharp, he entrusted me to get involved in her bank accounts. Her first bank account was with KCB. Do you know, even she had put me as the next of kin.
Oh. How did that make you feel?
Young as I am. So I felt good because I had access to check on her bank balance. Yeah. And then within 2012, I ventured into border business.
Yes.
I asked Mom to buy for me a motorbike. Hey. To buy for me a motorbike, which we bought at 3,500, a used motorbike. Then I started riding the bike to get the money to feed the family. Right? Whenever money I collect, I take it to the family for food and whatever. While some I save a little bit. Right? And my friends in the border stage, they used to call me Joker.
What did that mean?
Yeah, I think it's because I love making fun, right? Like riding the motorbike with fun.
Like you had a chance to be a comedian.
I don't know, but at some point we had wanted to try. We had wanted to try with the Franco Lokunyimi, but
Franco, hey, that's a secret. Franco wanted to be a comedian.
We had wanted to do that, but of course we kept it silent. But maybe this is something else.
I want to laugh out
We'll
so
do
loud.
it sometime. That maybe we'll do it sometime.
How did that dream end?
Because we had a word called ipelekatailing, but I will not have time to explain that. I will not explain that.
What's that?
Unless
Say that again.
Ipelekatailing.
All right.
Inside all. Inside all.
All right.
Yeah.
You had the right not to explain.
So, in 2025, while I was doing the border, I came across a poster for advertising for application for people to apply to university. Right? To university. I tried to apply. Like,
Which university was that?
there was some scholarship for people to, I think, to go to Khartoum, something like that, for medical course. Because Dad said I should apply. We applied. Our names did not surface. We did not get any feedback whether you were successfully or you failed. Right? And it was by the ministry. So I was also doing my border business. Then I came across another post for university, an advert for International University of East Africa.
Yes.
Then I submitted my documents, my academic documents. I filled the application form. It was around £50
Yeah.
by that time. I submitted. They took it to the university, and May 2013, I was supposed to join
The university.
the university. I went to Kampala. That was my first time going to Kampala. And
How
guess
was
what
it?
happened? Oh, it was super interesting. I had stories about Kampala when I was in Arua. So
It was a dream come true.
I heard that Kampala, there are many thieves in Kampala.
The first thing is thieves.
That was what I heard. So I had to create a strategy because that was my first time, and I went alone to Kampala. Now I had to lay some strategy. I reached at around 4.
So that you don't meet the thieves.
Yes, I reached around 4 p.m. When I reached there, I did not go with a huge bag. I went with the Osopia, right, where I put my clothes there and a backpack. And I reached the park. I got my backpack plus the Osopia, small like this, with around 3 or 4 clothes. Right. Then I got down. There were very many borders who came. They wanted to take me.
you,
They were talking in Uganda. I did not know Uganda at that time. Say, but what? So,
take you where you go.
and I said, you come. I asked him politely, do you know Kansanga? Do you know Didi's World? Another one said, no, I don't want. I said, as for me, I don't want someone who doesn't know the road that goes to Kansanga, to Didi's World, to University of East Africa. Because I am very tired, first of all.
You want somebody who will take you direct.
Yes, I don't want these things of direction directly. Go like this, go like this.
It's wasting your time.
Yeah, it's wasting my time.
City boy, chap.
Yeah. I say, okay. Then he called for another person. I say, do you know Omanyi about what? Omanyi Kansanga? So he said, oh, yeah. Didi's World? Yeah. I say, okay, fine, come. I sat. Up to Didi's World. I met the dean. They welcomed me. I was taken to the hostel. I did not have mattress. I did not go with a mattress, right? So when I went there, I saw there were guys South Sudanese guys, and then some Ugandan guys who welcomed me. They welcomed me. There's some guy, South Sudanese guy who were at school, who had applied, and then he had his mattress in the hostel, but he has not been staying there.
He was just waiting for the day he would actually be.
So I don't know if it was a luck that I reached, and then these guys welcomed me to stay bed. To his bed. And I stayed there for the whole of the semester.
Like they thought maybe you were the guy they were waiting for.
I don't know. So because this guy is the son of someone who had money.
So it was a book hostel already.
Yes. So he went and also rented out of the school hostel. So I take the privilege to occupy his space.
He had a room in the hostel and then also rented out.
Yeah, so I take advantage of the mattress now. No need for me to buy a mattress. So in the evening, they gave me food, I ate. And the morning, I need to do something. Went to town on my own. So moved. I bought a bag. On my way, someone was like, hey, you man, you smell good from behind.
Huh?
You smell good from behind.
What did they mean?
I say, what? Say, you smell good from behind.
They were saying English.
Yes, I was eating nuts, fried nuts. So the smell was good, and he needed some.
Are you?
And he's a stranger to me.
I think he didn't have anger issues.
But because
by the time you will get the real explanation of what the person needed, other people would not take it.
I get some, and then I gave him, of course. I moved, got a taxi, I went back. In the morning, I went to the dean to present my application. Now I need to be admitted. I got a shock. When I reached, they told me, you know what? Your performance did not meet The
Or
standard
standard.
to be admitted here. Right? Now, I was like, what?
What were you applying for?
IT.
Okay.
So, frustrations was like, what coming up to me.
You left home. People knew you were going to.
And then got disappointed here. They gave me options. Go to our sister school, that is KIU. KIU offers certificates. You go to them, you get enrolled, and then when you're done, you come back to us. But you'll be comfortable here at the hostel. That was a good thing. Now I went to KIU, I inquired, I went to Makerere. In Makerere, I got disappointed, more disappointment. I wanted to pick the application. They told me, you know what? This one, you will do computer applications. And computer applications, which I already did.
During your training, your course.
After finishing senior 4, I did computer application. And you want me also to do computer application? Are you crazy? I looked at the woman like this. I said, okay, thank you. That you have to do, either you do a computer application or you go and redo your A-level. I said, this one will not happen.
It's not for me.
This is not for me. I am going ahead. I went back to KIU. They admitted me.
For the certificate?
For the certificate. I was the only guy in class
Oh.
for that whole semester. Right? The only guy. Sometimes I could sit in the whole class, only me,
And the
for the
and
whole
the lecturer.
semester. Yeah, some of the lecturers could teach me in their offices. Right? And one of the lecturers that was teaching at internet technologies was, but Mathew, you're bright. What did you do? It seems like you played around while, I'd say at A-level. I just smiled because my performance was good. I told her, failure is not a problem. The fact that I have failed in
The other levels.
that level, it does not mean that I'm going to fail here. I'll do better here. Then, of course, I did better. But the only challenge was mathematics. As I told you,
Again.
primary, secondary, I failed F9.
Your ancestors were not leaving you.
Yeah. I wish I could call them. But now, no way. So, I started learning. I completed my course. First semester, alone. Second semester, there were guys who were doing read cake. They joined me. There were 3. Then we became 4. Things moved on. And until I finished my certificate in KIU. And after that, after finishing, I went and joined my diploma, which they accepted me even before when I got my certificate out. But I used the results. Yes, I was waiting for the results. I mean, for the certificate, but the results were printed.
Yes.
I went with the results, and then they admitted me. I was super happy. Life becomes good. You know, my name is Mathew, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I like there's a verse, Mathew 7:7. That is, I usually say, aka Mathew 7:7. Right? There are 3 words there. I don't know if you're a Christian. Right?
Yes.
Are you? Do you know that Mathew 7:7?
You can talk me through.
I don't know how to put it in line, but say ask, seek, knock, something like that.
Oh.
Right?
So that is Mathew 7:7.
Yes.
Oh.
So those 3 words, they motivate me a lot in everyday life activities.
Knock, ask, and seek, you shall be given.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it motivates me a lot. And I use it, to take me through. When I told you about the issue of them doing arts and then IT, right? So I explained to these people, and then they admitted me. And I was excited. I started classes and doing the IT work from there. 2016, I came back home to South Sudan. The South Sudan, I came back. That was in May. May 2020.
Why did you come back?
Because I had already finished.
You're here now,
course.
back to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had already finished. Right. Despite all those school fees handles, like school fees, hectic times that happened. And there was a time that I cannot forget in my life when I was at the campus. One day, money was not there. The last semester I did not pay because the political instability that started 2016 has already affected 2013 has already affected the economy in South Sudan. So, sorry. So there was no money for me. Money was not sent. But the whole semester, I kept on talking to the administration. I had a very close relationship with the people in the finance, right, at the university. Oh yeah, I go to them, I tell them, please, money is coming, but I don't know when.
Push time with me,
give me a card to, I get pass. Because it was tight, we had only one or two gates. When it's closed, we don't enter. So they could give me that for 2 weeks. I could come back. But they're like, Mathew, but you are saying, madam, don't worry. Money will come. Money will come. Don't worry. Just give me 1 month. Then she'll give me an extension of 1 month. I did not pay because there is difficulty. I know at home. One day I reached a point where my friend that we were staying with, because there I already moved. There was a good friend of mine who had offered me a space at their home to stay in. I was no longer paying money at the hostel. And he was also catering for my feeding. And I asked for him. I say, please help me with the 5K. I'm going to keep this money in my pocket. In case of anything that happens, maybe I could, accidentally kick someone's items while moving by the roadside. So that I can rescue myself with it.
Because you're depressed.
Yeah, the issue of the school fees money. I did not have even a single coin. So he gave me the 5K. I put it in my pocket. I moved it. I have moved it with it for about 2 weeks. Not taking any single amount out of it.
And not knocking people's properties.
Yes, I was very careful.
Okay.
So, then after 2 weeks, I came back. I say, my friend, your 5K is here. I did not use it. He looked at me. Say, Mathew, you did not use it? He added me another 5K. Make it 10K. Use it. And he even bought for me a mobile phone because mine also got issues.
Like problems were after?
Yes. He bought for me a mobile phone. Worth 50K. Until now, I have not forgotten him. So, I stayed with that money. I used that money, and then 2000. I mean, at the end of the semester, I came back to Ye in May. I can't remember the date, and then stayed for a couple of months. While back here, people started telling me, you know what, you need to be very careful. Things have changed. The environment have changed. I was like, what's wrong? I was, staying very carefully because like the border, I was no longer doing it. I was staying very carefully. I was like, what is this? I asked my friends. They could not tell me.
Everybody is quiet.
Yeah, the environment have changed. There is already political instability in the country. So, okay, fine. Then, the thing started, gradually it grew bigger. July, I had to go back
to
Uganda. And the aim was to pay, to clear my school fees in Kampala. That was my aim. But while those chaos were happening, I was left at home alone, one person.
Where was your mother?
Mom and my brothers, they all moved out. They went in hiding.
So why did you remain?
Because for myself, I was so determined. I said, if I die, I die. That was what I was telling my mom. If I die, I die. And if I die, bury me here.
So what was your mom
But my
saying?
mom was angry at me. So for you, you don't want to listen. What? I said, Mom, it's okay. I'll be fine. And I was surviving on cassava.
Cassava.
Boiled cassava. For 2 weeks, I was boiling cassava. Right? At home. Because I was alone, I couldn't cook. There was nothing I could cook. The cassava were there plenty in the garden.
You could just boil.
I just plug it, clean them. If I want to boil, I boil. If I want to eat it raw, I eat it raw.
If you want to roast it, you roast
Yeah.
it.
So every day I was sleeping ready, like my shoes, with my shoes ready. Sometimes I sleep on the bed, sometimes under the bed.
But you were ready.
I was fearing, and I was alone. I didn't want to leave the home alone, right? And then one time I came, my elder brother called me, Matthew, for us, we are leaving. If you're doing what that is upon you. For me, I am going. And he said in the local language, Kunane nala woro hado yongudo galas. I am going. We are going to Biale. Because one of my clan brother, like my cousin brother, hired a vehicle, and then they jumped there.
Took them back to Uganda.
Uh-huh.
Plus your mom.
No.
Only your cousin.
Only my cousin. My mom was still in the hiding place.
They ran to the bush.
Yeah, because it was not safe.
Safe.
Yeah, because there was a lot of misinformation that was coming around. So I stayed, and then Dad said, you know what? The money to pay your tuition is available. Come and pick it up. I went up to the village. From the village, and then I got the money. I went. We were stopped several times along the road. Where are you guys going? Where are we going? But they said, we are going to Koboko. And later on, we were left to go. We reached Koboko, we stayed there. I cleared my school fees, the tuition fee. In Kampala, life was not easy. I could wake up in the morning, only watch TV, eat, shower, sleep, wake up and watch TV. But then, I came back to Koboko. When I came back to Koboko, I got a terrible heartbreak from a girlfriend.
All right, let's catch a break. Let's catch a break, and I guess that's where we're going to catch up from. You got a heartbreak? Sounding interesting. Welcome back. I couldn't wait for this break to end because I'm kind of interested and curious to know more. What happened? How did it happen?
Heartbreak.
Who broke your heart? They broke your heart, or you broke their heart?
No, I think I've never broken someone's heart.
Holy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they broke my heart.
What
She
happened?
broke my heart.
That could be a serious one, huh?
Very serious. I almost died.
Ah?
I almost died.
Right. Dying.
Really dying.
Like what was going to kill you?
Because it attracted sicknesses that I even didn't know. I was diagnosed with ulcers. I had really terrible diarrhea for 3 months.
Ah? Wait, let me take water.
3 months.
You
terrible
can
diarrhea.
say that again. Let me first take water.
And fever.
You had diarrhea
And fever.
because of heartbreak.
And heartbreak. Like eating, if I'm to get like some food like this,
Not on a cucumber.
cucumber like this, and then I eat, her picture will just come,
I thought the diarrhea. Okay.
and then blocks me from eating.
Come on.
It's like, seriously. My brothers were like, you guys, you look like someone who has AIDS. I say, even AIDS? Nah.
Are you sure you were not supposed to be in the movies?
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah, so
But what happened? Like, for you to feel that deeply hurt and
I
pain?
was deeply hurt because this is someone
Were
I
you planning
loved.
to marry her?
Yes, I was planning to marry her.
Um,
And I was deeply hurt. So I felt like I have lost someone, and especially someone.
Was it the first heartbreak?
Yeah, it was the first heartbreak.
Indeed. Okay.
But not as first, but at least the second. But it's because this is someone whom my mom had already known her.
Oh, this was a family wife.
So, do you know, even later on, my mom just asking me, but where is this lady who has been coming home, who used to come home to see me? I had no words.
Why didn't you tell your mom that?
But I told her, you know, she's there. She's there in this place.
Well, you're not telling your mom the truth. That means you broke her heart.
You almost made my chocolate to come out of my mouth.
You broke her heart because
No
you
way.
couldn't tell your mom what exactly happened.
If I broke someone's heart, then I wouldn't have faced the consequences.
If you didn't break her heart, it would be simple for you to just say, she did this to me and this happened.
I would have not faced the consequence of getting diarrhea for 3 months.
Maybe you didn't know the area was going to happen.
No way. But
Okay.
yeah.
So when did
So-
you? How long did it take you?
So it took me around, I think, about because that was July. The heartbreak, it happened around August.
Huh?
Yeah.
How many months?
It's just a month.
A month of sickness.
Yes. So it happened in August. Then I had to go to the camp in November.
Why did you leave?
November 2016. Then I went to the camp.
Why?
Because I just felt if I stay in the camp, I mean in Koboko, although in Koboko I was doing some bit of hassle, if I stay there, maybe I'll die. Because it was serious. So I had to go to a place where at least people could not, friends could not ask me. Imagine, like your friend, thought that your girlfriend got married to you, yet you're not the one who married her.
So the heartbreak was
Like-
because she got married to somebody else.
Like someone saying, congratulations, giving you congratulations. You have finally made it and you did not make it. How do you feel?
Indeed, you had the reasons to have that heartbreak.
It's a
So she
very
got married
serious
to
one.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I got a lot of congratulations. Nothing congratulations, I could say. There's nothing congratulations.
Not deserved.
Not deserved.
Okay.
So this has made me to go to the camp.
So you left
But-
the whole Koboko.
Yes, but before going to the camp, we first went to a place called Kerry, to get registered, and then now you're carried to the camp. Yeah, we are carried to the camp. First camp location that I went with is Rhino Camp, but then I had to relocate myself to Bidibidi.
Okay.
So I joined my family in Bidibidi. Just 3 days after when I reached the Bidibidi, I was approached with two gentlemen, elderly gentlemen, and they were looking for people to work,
That's
to
at the camp.
volunteer at the camp. Yeah, to volunteer. And they told me, if you like it, then we'll take your name and your number. Then tomorrow you come for training.
Yes.
We have a meeting in such a place. The camp was new to me. I did not know the areas, but at least for them, they have stayed for some time.
But already knew what you were going to do.
No.
You didn't know.
I
So they
didn't
just
know.
said you
They said
have
it's
your
a volunteer
name.
work.
Volunteer.
You need your, it's up on health. But more details, you'll find it from there. In the morning, and they gave us a direction where to meet. But that time I was, should I take this job, this opportunity? Should I leave? And my mom said, no, you know what, Mathew, you just try. Try, even if you're going to go back to the town, try, and then, and we see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah. I looked at mom and they said, okay, fine. Let me try. Then I gave my numbers. Then next day, we went to the meeting place. We met. And that was the day I met the CEO for Rotilia Digital. Yeah.
That's how you met our boss.
Yes, because he was also, I think he was my neighbor our neighbor, but I did not know.
Mm.
Yeah. So I came to know him. We were just doing conversations, and the title, our title, it was called VHT, Village Health Team.
Okay. If you say it in short, it sounds
Yeah.
good. If
So-
you say the village health team.
We
then-
were promoting health.
all right.
Yeah, we were promoting health.
Through digital
Not
activity.
digital activity was not there. It was purely health related.
But you
thing.
had nothing to.
We were mapping people in the village, ensuring that people have latrines. It's different
Creating
from IT.
awareness, yes.
Creating awareness. Looking after sick people, referring people from the village to access the health centers. We had a 1 week training. We were trained, and that was my first job in the camp. And we were paid 150K. Right? So I did the work. I worked, and I did multiple jobs from that time. I was even working in a nutrition department, taking care of pregnant mothers, right? Advising them.
I'm quite sure your dad was happy that somebody is back to my.
He
At
did
least
not
in the
know.
medical
He
field.
did not know because I lost communication with him. I could not communicate with
He
him.
was still in the village.
Yeah, there was no phone calls. Yeah, so that time I worked, and then in November, 2017, November, I went to Rhino Camp. But I've been following this organization who is doing technology in Rhino Camp. I have been closely following them. It's called Community Technology Empowerment Network, C10,
Where was it?
in Rhino Camp. So I was following them. Then I applied. They made an advert for volunteer. I applied. When I applied, and I applied using a button phone.
How?
Yes, writing email using a button phone.
Do they even have the email option there? The button?
Yes, it has.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I use that to to write the email. They have that Gmail app also. So I used my phone, that small phone, button phone, and because it was not consuming a lot of data. But for smartphone, it consumes a lot of data.
delaying your-
Yeah. So I applied, and then they called me, and they came and picked me up.
Oh.
Yes, they picked me up from the BDA and took me. I was taken to a place. It was a tent where I was received. I was sleeping in a tent, this round tent. And the center, which was called the center, it was called it was called Refugee Information Center. The name sounds good, but the house itself, it's something. The roof is made out of grass.
Yes.
The down part is made out of poles, and then a tarpaulin being put around. Security-wise, is not secure. There was a lot of equipments there. There is already a VSAT, a satellite, providing internet there. So there are computers, there are sound speakers, there's a printer
Yes.
inside there. I started organizing the space. So when the community heard that this place is already open, they came. We were there, they were sporting.
So you
we
were the
were
first
providing
people to go and
internet.
work there.
Yeah, because they had operated and then it was shut down, and then I came to re-energize it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I took my skills to support the community. IT skills.
Yes.
Yeah, at first, guys were like, who is this young guy? One time I had I created 2 access points, and then I locked with password. Like, who is this guy who locked this? They wanted it to be open. I was quiet. Then I came and responded to them.
So that's
If
how
you need
IT people torture us.
if you need
You lock things
passwords,
intentionally, so that's
there's access control, of course. There's always need to be access control. So because I now told him we are going to have passwords for the internet to avoid people using it at night, because at night is risk. You know, like when someone hears this is an IT guy, they already know this person can repair.
Oh, so is that where you came with the brand name Repairable?
The Repairable, this one came in 2022.
Is it not in the same camp? Like the
this,
idea,
this
like
word.
the first time.
But the first time the idea of the repair came in the camp, you know, we had an amazing, training that happened, right? We had an amazing training that happened with in collaboration with the organization that I was working with, and then with an organization called Rogue Agents under a project called Access to Skills, Knowledge and Network, called AskNet Network, right? So it was an interesting training where I attended, although I was an advisor within that project, but also I decided to be a participant for that training. And we had a one-day repair cafe session for repairing.
Within the refugee camp?
Yes, within the refugee camp.
Okay.
So we had that session for repair, but then I already had my tools. I had tools with me that I came with.
The brush,
The toothbrush,
the
screwdriver,
and
then the cutter.
And then your small bag.
Yes, those are the tools that I went with. When I started doing repair at individual level within that organization.
Okay.
Within that organization. So I started repairing. People could bring their devices for me to repair, and I could fix them well. And when they ask for money, of how much charge, I could say, just give what you have. Give me what you have. They say, please, you tell us the charge. I said, no, just think what is appropriate and you give me.
Yes.
Yeah. So from that, from those three screw, the two screwdriver, the cutter, and the one screwdriver. Then I reached out to one guy who is in the UK, in Europe, in Berlin, and he happened to be, he trained us in the first cohort, and then he went back. Then I asked him, would you mind to buy me a toolkit? He said, yes, I'll buy a toolkit, but on one condition. You need, if you're going to use it as a group, then I'm going to get for you. But if you're going to use it as an individual, then I'm not getting for you. And I say we are going to do it as a group, and I'm going to use it within the organization. So he sent me. Now from one screwdriver, I had many screwdrivers. Right? Then from there, and looking at the first Repair Cafe event that we had, I was like, I'm trying now to reflect back to some of the things that happened to me. For example, while at the university, there was one time my computer got spoiled. I took it to a repairer, and then this guy, instead of repairing it, decided to pick up some of the components.
Oh.
They had this, the network
he saw
card.
No future in it, so.
Then he picked them. He said the computer is no longer working. And then he picked those things. I said, this is your computer. He took to another service center. When they opened, say,
other tools are
other
missing.
parts are missing. Another scenario that I looked at, that was looking at behind, what happened also behind. In here, when I had my first smartphone.
Yes.
A brother of mine was using my phone, and then later on, this phone got locked. Like, their passwords, the pattern. He over unlocked it, and then I was locked out of my phone. I could not access any app.
It was blocked.
Yeah. So I took it to a technician, and this guy, when he was repairing, he chased me out. He told me, go and sit there outside. I looked at him. I went quietly. Then I sat in a position where I could see what he was doing, how he was repairing. And luckily, I saw how he did it. Then after
But he didn't take anything.
He did not take anything, but he took some money, of course, for repairing.
Yes, the money, but some parts he didn't
Some
take.
parts, no. Because it was a software lock, so he worked on it and then gave me. But the money was much, 10,000 Ugandan shillings. And to me, it was a lot. So I took this phone. Later on, I went home and I started, I unlocked it myself. And then, I locked it myself and then I unlocked it successfully. I was super happy that I did it. So looking at those scenarios, and I said, I think there's something we need to do. Or I need to do. One is to make people learn repair. Because also reflecting back in the story of my dad, how he used to spoil his things.
His watch, yes.
Yes. So I need to teach people how to
repair
their own devices. Yes. Secondly, I need people to do ethical repair. Do not pick someone's component without informing them.
Yes.
Because imagine I was forced to sell my computer as a scrap for only 50,000. And
Because it had no use.
I bought the computer around 400,000. And at the end, because it got spoiled, and then some parts were taken, I had to sell it at scraps, only 50,000. That pain. It pained me a lot. And I could say my life was, what motivated me a lot was anger. So I took this initiative and started doing repair at personal level. I used to have a page called MadTech before that repair cafe called MadTech, where I post everything that I repair. I used to post it there. And then later on, after the training done by rogue agents under the access to skills and knowledge network, now we were doing individual kind of trainings and related to also repair. And I told my my friends whom we had the training together.
Yes.
One who is now my deputy is called Maliamungu Richard. And then there's a lady called Edina, Dawa Edina. Then I told them, you guys, you know what? I think we need to change this MadTech to be an organization.
Okay.
It's like, we need an organization.
Was that
let's post this thing like under the MadTech. Like, you know what?
Still in the refugee camp?
Yes. You know what? If this is going to be posted under MadTech, count me out.
Why?
They are not part of it. I said, okay, fine, it's okay. But now, let's have a name for this initiative now.
We're working on.
Yeah. Then from there, they were still thinking. I came up quickly with two names: Creative Community for Development and Community Creativity for Development. Then Madam said, yeah, Community Creativity for Development, I think this makes sense. Let's go with it. I went to Facebook. I said, announcement, guys, today we are changing this page to a community-based organization to an organization. Just like that. And we changed it even without being registered. Just the idea already there, and then boom, change it.
Organization.
But this idea in 2019 it started, and then now 2021 changed for an organization. And in 2021, and then I got an opportunity to check online, to research online. I love being on my phone a lot, checking things. And I was searching the word repair. And one of the organizations that I landed to was Restart Project. It's an organization based in the UK, but they are working globally, advocating for repair of electronic devices.
Okay.
And they support local initiatives that promote repair. And I got my phone and typed like, "Hey, I am Mathew, living in Rhinocam Refugee Settlement. This is my page. I'm looking for support to establish a repair cafe center, a place for repairing devices." Then they respond and say, "Thank you." They checked the page and say, "Your work looks good. Kindly send us a concept note and a budget." I sent that, and then we had our first meeting
With them
in 2021. Like I phoned them online around October
which year?
2021, and then November
They got back.
They-
You had the meeting.
we had a meeting, a virtual meeting with them, with the director called Ogo. So we had the meeting. The meeting was fruitful around 6 p.m. 6 to 7 at 6 p.m. We went the meeting up to 7 a.m. because the conversation was sweet. So we had that meeting. It was lovely. Said, we can't promise you, but we'll try we will see what we can do. 2 weeks later, I received an email that you're being nominated to receive some grants. It's called flash grants, worth $5,000 US dollars. And that was my first time holding dollars and hearing like that huge amount of money. I even asked one of my, I say, like, what is like these figures? What does it mean? Like, so, and that time I did not have an account. I quickly rushed down and then opened an account with Equity Bank. When I opened the account, then I sent them. They say, if you want it to be processed faster, you give us the reason as to why. I gave reasons. 1 week from November, beginning of November, the end of November,
Yes.
money was sent. Boom. I couldn't believe. And there was money in the account. I said to a friend, what's these figures? These figures, this is 16,570 something Ugandan shillings. I said, okay, that's fine. Then it started. I reached to my colleagues. I said, you know what? We got this money. Now we need to establish the cafe.
Yes.
Let's buy A, B, C, D. I instructed. We bought tools, we bought generator, and then add some tools, and then we rented a space, which we called Bright Maker Space. And the organization is called Community Creativity for Development, and the cafe is called Bright Maker Space. And in the same year, that is 2021,
yes.
I got fired from work.
Oh. What happened?
The work that I was doing under C10, I got fired. It was interesting. I got fired. I did not know what happened exactly, but I just got fired. Know that I just got fired.
After already creating.
The initiative is already in the background working, and then I got fired. I don't know. Is it because of the organization? I don't know, but I got fired. Like going in the morning. I mean, you left work on Friday. Monday, you're returning to work, and you're surprised Say,
You're no longer
don't
our
enter the office. You're no longer our staff. This is the God telling me. I said, okay, fine. Get for me my
stuff.
my computer and my bag. Let me go home. And the computer, I bought it using a phone. Like, I used the phone to make money, to get money, and that money that I got,
You bought the computer.
I bought the computer, which I'm still using now.
Oh.
Yeah. And you'll see a lot of write to repair messages in it. Right. So, when I got fired, I went home. I locked myself inside. You know, like how it feels like being kicked out from work. You'll get frustrated.
This time you didn't get sick.
I didn't get sick, but I was angry because I did not know the reason.
The reason as to why, yes.
But this anger, I had put it in something. Then I saw there was a competition called EU Africa The Journey. EU Africa The Journey. It was a very steep competition.
Happening where?
It is digitally, right? Online, virtually. But we were competing, coming up with crazy ideas to solve issues. Now, I managed to apply through, and then my concept was shortlisted. So we were over 250 teams from different African and European countries. Yeah. And I could see like guys having amazing projects. Others were talking about software development. What? I was like, what? At some point, I got angry at my mentor who was mentoring us. I was like, I have a question, a very burning question. I say, every conversation is going software. You guys, don't you think there are amazing projects that are not related to software or to building systems? You know that there are projects or ideas, amazing ideas that are solving critical problems within communities, but they are not related to what?
Software.
To softwares. It's like service provision. So, okay, yeah, I got your point, you know, like people from outside. I got your point, yeah. So I say, okay, now what do you want me to do? Because I am kind of getting confused here and losing hope. Say, no, don't lose hope. What you do to do? Because now what can I present? Because now we are going to a very technical part. You need to pitch. That was my past time doing a pitch. You need to pitch and you need to tell people, you need to show. I was like, now what can I do? Say, okay, if you have pictures of the activities you've been doing, make a video of it and then talk, say something about that. Okay, now, thank you so much. I got the concept. You know, like was working in a boxer, how it feels like. Not putting on a trouser, just vest, and then
your boxer. You're good to go.
And your computer, you're sitting down. But of course, I was renting and in a place where there is the shelter is inside. You know, I had already left. Yes, I had already left life in the camp where I was sleeping down on the floor with scorpions, you know, roaming around. But now moved to
self-contained room.
Yes, to the town. So I started. I made my first video. That was how I learned, you know, editing skills, but not with sophisticated software. I don't know whether you have learned that Microsoft has a video editor in it. Microsoft Windows, it has a video editor in it. That was the first day I got to realize that. And I worked overnight because it was a 72-hour hackathon, meaning 3 days hackathon. And the winners will go with around 5,000 euros. Second winner with the 4,000 euros. And then there are category winners with 250 euros. So, is it 250? I mean 2,500 euros. Yeah. So from there, 72 hours hackathon. I made the video. I started editing the video at around 7 p.m. until 3 a.m.
What was the video about?
The video was, the title of the project was Repair Cafes.
Okay.
So I worked on this for up to 3 a.m. From 3 a.m. then I submitted my video successfully. And I was surprised to find myself among the successful people who won the prize. 2,500 euros. So when receiving that money, we used it now to invest it to the organization. That is Community Creativity for Development.
Yes.
Which is dealing at providing digital skills and looking at environmental problems, focusing on electronic waste management, which is called e-waste. Right?
That's how it came about.
Yeah, that's how it came about. And Community Creativity for Development, we do trainings on digital skills. Like our motto is technology. Our slogan is technology and the environment. And technology and the environment is we need to ensure people use technology wisely,
not to affect the environment.
Not affecting the environment. And then we teach people how to use these digital devices, mobile phone, computers, use technology, digital tools like accessing the internet. But then looking at when these devices break down, we ensure that we fix them, right? We are more like electronic doctors, right? So when they are broken down, we fix them. And then we collect also electronic waste devices.
Yes.
Yeah. So looking at that, after 2021, 2022, I got my first invitation to Europe.
Oh.
To attend an event called FixFest, right? FixFest.
It was a seminar?
Yes, where I was given this
repairable
T-shirt with the repairable.
Okay.
It was an amazing event that brings people from
I thought
globally.
repairable was your own.
No. So it brings repairers from different countries from the around the world, right? So I couldn't believe I could be invited to speak about repair.
So they were facilitating for everything?
Everything, because, repair is something that people think it's a skill for people who have not gone to school, which is not right. So at Fixed Space, imagine, from the refugee camp, I was invited as a keynote speaker.
Ouch.
Speaking to over 150 people. Most of them are white men, people from the global north. And this came like it was a double opportunity. It was a double opportunity. I was invited to go to Cameroon, and I was invited to go to Europe. But for Cameroon, like three of us were invited, so I had to choose. I became
Africa waits.
I was in a dilemma, and I decided to go to the Europe because two of my colleagues were invited with me to Cameroon, and I said no, we have to divide ourselves. Well, there was huge resistance from my team that we need to go to Cameroon because I am the lead and I need to present there. I said, no, you will present. I'll give you everything about the presentation and I'll go to Europe and present. Then I went to Europe to present about the initiative of repair.
Your first time flying?
My first time flying to outside overseas.
That would be a long story.
Yeah. So, like I said, one thing is that people don't know about repair. Repair has so much, importance. It has so much importance in a way that when you extend the life of the device, you are preventing a lot of things like carbon emission, the exploitation of the earth, right? If I can ask you, do you know what your mobile phone is made out of? What are the components used?
Not that much, but I heard
Or
there's a
the raw
mineral.
materials used?
All I know is there's a mineral in Congo.
So just know that at least about 80 to 90%
Yes.
of the raw materials used for making mobile phones is gold.
Gold?
Yes,
You mean?
gold.
So why is it? Okay.
Then some percentage for plastic materials.
True.
Yeah. And when you mine this gold, you're distracting the earth. When these minerals are being mined, there's
Yes.
exploitation of the earth. And when these raw materials are being taken, because Africa does not have a lot of processing companies,
True. So it has to be exported.
so it has to export it outside. Exporting also needs transportation, fuel. The aircraft needs to be fueled, and then the same earth is mined, right? The climate change issue that is coming out because of what? These issues of mining and then exploitation of the earth, right? So by repairing a device, you're cutting pollution, carbon emission, which affects people.
And you're extending its life.
Yes. And then by making proper disposal of these electronic waste materials, you are also preventing the soil from, environmental degradation.
True.
Because when this environment is polluted, farmers will not cultivate, will not get good yields. Right? Because these batteries, when they leak down, it causes chemicals. And these chemicals, they have chemicals. And when it rains, they are washed, and then it goes to the rivers,
crops.
the water that we drink. And then at the end of the day, we get sick.
True. Cancer and all
These
that.
chronic diseases, sicknesses. Right? So extending the life of electronic devices is important because it reduces mining, okay? It reduces mining and the impact or not on pollution, right? In importation, processing of these raw materials that are used to process
this
these raw materials,
yes.
these devices, or to make these devices. Yeah. So that is something that people need to know. And repair is not only for people who have not gone to school.
That is a stereotype that most people do have. They feel like it's just like mechanic. They look at you and they'll be like, "Are you sure you went to school? Or you're just fixing cars and all that?" And as we have heard from Matthew, it's not only about fixing the devices; it's about fixing the environment and, of course, preventing more of the dangers or things that may harm the environment. Such an interesting story, and that is Matthew's story. So Matthew, tell me, through all these projects, because we have looked through your journey, how you got into the repair field, the invitations that you've gotten. If you can look right now, what's the estimated number of people that you feel like have been impacted through your works and through the skill that you've actually learned?
Well, to date, since our start of our community initiatives, we have reached up to 300 young people who are trained in repair, repair and digital skills. But we have also reached over 1,000 community members whom their devices were fixed or were repaired.
Oh. Through the same students that
yes,
you trained?
Yes, the same students whom we trained. So we use them to carry on repair cafe activities like mobile kind of fixing sessions. And those repair cafe sessions, they are not only for were only to fix, but it brings people who have skills in those and who doesn't have skills to come sit and then fix the things, right? But with the support of a mentor close to them.
Because you see, when you say repair, something that may come to somebody, a viewer out there, they may fail to understand what exactly are we repairing. We're repairing phones, laptops, cars. Are we repairing yes, or we're repairing any device,
So
anything that is electronic.
So, like for us, there are so many items that people can repair.
Yes.
But our major focus, when it comes to repair, we're focusing on repair of electronic devices such as the mobile phones, computers, solar lamps. Okay, solar lamps, these Bluetooth speakers, or the sound systems that we also do repair, and we also repair non-electronic devices like mechanical things like the bicycles, the motorbikes, that we also do repair. And besides the awareness raising on e-waste, electronic waste, and collection of these electronic devices that have come to be
Recycling them.
not as recycle. I wouldn't want to use the word recycling.
Recycling,
Recycling should be the last option. But what we do is upcycling, reuse and upcycling, right? And we are so happy that we are able not only to train people in Uganda, but we extended the initiative to South Sudan.
That's what I wanted to ask about the initiative here in South Sudan. Do we have like a training center where you are engaging with the youths?
Absolutely, we have.
Right now,
We
where are we
have-
located?
we-
Because
we-
somebody
we
who's
have-
listening in or streaming right now, they will want to know. Maybe
We-
they are passionate about repair, and they have a center.
We
Yes.
we have a center in Ye, a space in Ye. We are lucky to partner with the Ye Youth Association, and where we are located, and it's running as I talk right now. We have a running project, which we had a training targeting 25 young people, 15 in Uganda, and 10 in Ye, South Sudan. For the one in Rhinocam is already done last
We don't
week.
have a branch yet in Juba
In Juba, we still don't have, but of course, we have that plan to
extend
To extend
up to Juba.
up to Juba.
All right. We're looking at. It looks like the journey still continues. And do we have any upcoming events? Are you having seminars that are coming up, or are you planning to put up something like a conference, a bigger festival to celebrate repair? And is there something coming up?
Yeah, there are a lot more things that are coming up.
Yes.
One, we have the International Repair Day.
When is that?
It happens annually, every 2 weeks in October. After 2 weeks, like
After
in
2
October.
weeks.
So this time around, it's going to be like on 18th
Of October.
of October. So we are going to celebrate the International Repair Day, and we'll have a mini, not a bigger one. I wish resources could allow, we would have a very big
A bigger one, yes.
But we'll have mini celebrations for that, where we will organize a repair cafe. People would bring their devices for fixing. But we'll also have an online conversation for on the International Repair Day. So this one, we will be able to advertise it out, especially it will be done in collaboration with AskNet, Access to Skills, Knowledge and Network, where CC4D is a member of the AskNet network, right? So we'll be having this virtual conversation
Yes.
around the International Repair Day, and this time around the theme is the end of support of Windows 10.
Oh, so it's finishing?
Windows 10 support, Microsoft is not going to offer support for Windows 10 in October. So people need to be aware of the consequences and what next
So whoever is using Windows 10
will no longer have
have
updates.
updates.
Yes.
So it will black out.
So it will not black out, it will work, but of course there will be security reasons that people need to get aware of, and also get some
So what
awareness.
should people do right now?
Like, people should either have alternatives on we have alternatives already on what people can do, either to switch to other operating system that is called Linux, because when Windows 10 upgrade or force people to
upgrade.
Microsoft force people to upgrade to Windows 11, these computers will become slow because like the Windows 11
It's kind of complicated even.
will not be able to fit in the devices that
yes.
are all devices that are that used to have Windows 10. Okay, so people will have some difficulty. You realize slow device performance and other things. Right?
So before that day, do we have plans of creating more of this awareness about the closure of Windows 10
yes,
before the celebration of the repair day?
yes. Currently, their awareness is going on ground. So a lot of it's happening digitally, of course, and there's a lot of people, organizations who are doing this campaign online. Okay, and we also have other events that are coming up. For example, I'll be participating in this year's Fix Fest event in the UK
for the second time.
for the second time,
Wow.
and it's happening in the UK. Where I also will have a
Put me in your
presentation.
bag, please. Just fix me also in your bag.
You need to learn
Yeah.
how to repair. So then,
Wow.
and one of the biggest thing that we are working on, and it's emerging, it's called Right to Repair Movement Africa. It's a very big one, very huge challenge. It was a dream, and in that we are still working on this dream to come true, right? And we're still looking for resources to ensure that it's established to promote access to affordable spare parts, recognition of repairers. You know, repair technicians, they are not recognized,
True.
right? Although they are
Because we do not know that it's something serious. I didn't even know that there is a repair day. But now that you've actually elaborated more, I think we need to give you guys your flowers.
Yeah. If you like, one time you will come and host me and do that. And because repairers are not recognized
Yes.
by a national. They say these are just peanuts. But we repairers are contributing a lot to the GDP in the country. They are paying taxes,
True.
right? And then they are contributing to the development of the country, yet their efforts are not recognized. And we need this to be recognized. We need the repairers to be recognized. And to make sure that people practice repair in their homes. Repair should be everywhere. Should be decentralized, not just centralized.
All right. Let's have a wrap-up message to all the viewers right now that are following Matthew's story. What could you tell them? What's that 2 to 3 inspiration words that you could actually tell them out there? Or to somebody out there who's actually finding themselves interested in repairing devices, what could be your message to them?
For someone who wants to start repairing their devices,
Yes.
I would say start small, grow big. And then always reach out to us whenever you feel like you want some information that you wanted to know more about repairability. We will be there to support you, and always be determined in what you wanted to do, right? Because if you're determined, you'll be able to achieve it. But if you're not determined, you will get lost. And I could say failure should not be a problem to you. If you fail, wake up, stand up, and move.
And move. Just like he failed math and was able to to get up. And he found his way through actually fixing things. Matthew's story is not about fixing devices alone. It's about giving hope to people out there. Remember, from a refugee camp to the global stage. This September, he will be representing South Sudan at the Fix Fest. That is an international and a global event. So remember, it's not about fixing devices, it's about giving hope and, of course, a dream come true. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can drop your comments in the comment section and your story could be the next one.